listen, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on.
Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a check-in for July week 3 and also cash stuffing. And right now the only cash that I'm stuffing is in my spending category. So let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and updated all of my transactions, and as you can see, I had a lot this week. I did start back to work full-time. I was supposed to start on Monday, but the person that I was working with had COVID. So I did just a couple hours on Tuesday, and then starting on Thursday and Friday, I did work full-time. And then going forward, I'll definitely be full-time. So it is really different when I am working and I'm working from home versus when I was working in stores, because I could do errands on the way to or the way home from work, where this is just literally I'm in my office at home, which is what I used to do, but it's just getting used to it again, of course. So let's go ahead and check in. I think that's pretty clear. So we'll start with groceries. I only had one expense for $41. That is going to change for next week because I should have gone to Costco today and Sam's Club. We need a major restock. So not only of groceries, but staples. So I pretty much have cleaned out my refrigerator today. And just the simple things like eggs and fruits and vegetables, things like that, we just need to replace. So we've done a lot of eating out in the month of July, plus vacation time, plus my husband was traveling. He comes back on Sunday night. I started a weight loss program, so really not going to be going out at all. We definitely are going to be eating home, and so I do need to go grocery shopping tomorrow. On the good side, I have plenty of money left for this month. So I started with $424 at the beginning of this week. I spent $41, so that leaves me with $383 for the last week of the month. So more than enough money. And I think for August, I have canceled all the HelloFresh and will just be meal prepping. I mean, there's really not a reason that I can't cook because I am home. I can start dinner early, and I am modeling kind of my schedule after at the New York office time, so more like a 7 to 3 shift. So really absolutely no reason why I can't make dinner. I can't use an excuse that I was tired like I did when I was out in stores. Let me catch up here. And then budgeted. Okay, so for eating out, I only had 2 transactions, because this one was actually last week. So I had a Starbucks reload for $25 and Chipotle for $13, so $38. So I took my daughter and her friend to Starbucks this morning. I did not get anything because there was nothing there that I wanted to eat. So I did reload my card because I forgot my gift card at home. So I did reload my gold card. And then I did find that the Chipotle salad without the cheese and without the dressing actually is perfect. I got double protein, so it's great with the program that I'm on. And it's been the first time in like 5 days that I have actually felt full, so all good. Spending, I did some spending that probably could have gone to other categories, but I went ahead and used the cash in my wallet. So I spent $9 at Safeway for some cards. I spent $18 for Sonic when I went to see my mom. $22 for Joann's for some paper. $10 for lottery tickets, Powerball and Mega. And then $2 for a tip at Starbucks today. So it's a total of $61. And I had in my wallet 16 plus 50, so 66. And I spent 61. 5 left. Okay. One of the few times I caught all my transactions. So I have 137 minus 61. I have $76 left, so I still have more than the 50. That can't be right. 137 minus 61. Oh, that's right. Okay, just when I was saying I've captured all transactions, I must not have, because I should have more, and I only have 50 left. So I'll have 55. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Personal care, I haven't spent anything, so I still have 140. Entertainment, I haven't spent anything, so I should still have 83. Medicine, I didn't spend anything, so I should still have 115, though I am going to spend money on Monday. My mom, I took out of my spending money, so that was, should still have 89, and I have not spent anything out of miscellaneous. And then in my envelopes that need to go back to my card, I bought a bed for Liam. So that comes out of the Liam and Milo, which are my daughter's dogs. So $25 goes back to my card. Clothing, I did spend $71. So I need to put that back on my card. And then out of my sinking funds, I spent 81 out of beauty and then 70 out of beauty. So 151 needs to go out of beauty, and that should pretty much exhaust beauty, but all good. And then when I look at my transactions, so these were the ones you should have seen on my last video, and then these are the ones that I did this week that I still need to go through and highlight to what group they're going to go to. Gas was 59. So on Breitbart, gas is definitely coming down, and then on my expenses that go directly to my card, I think almost everything is in. So my gym has come through at 52, Elements at 80, car wash for 25. So the only two things that should still build to my card is Audible for 16 and internet for 120. Now, this week I had grabbed my debit card to get cash from the bank, and when I went to Walmart, and my bank is inside Walmart credit union. So I stuck my debit, because I don't carry my debit card with me, so I stuck my debit card into my back pocket of my jeans along with my phone. And then when I went to check out and then to go to the ATM, I realized my ATM card was not with me. So I went back, kind of traced my steps, didn't find it, thought maybe it got thrown into my bag, wasn't really sure. So I went home, I was searching through everything, and I kind of just thought it's got to be here somewhere, like maybe it fell out of my car, you know, things like that. So at 11:30 at night on Thursday night, I got an alert from, a fraud alert from my credit union that did I use it at Shell gas station and Circle K. So they had done $1 each, and I said no. So they said, we've stopped your card. Unfortunately, the two pending transactions, the $1 for Circle K was actually a $75 charge that went onto my card that came out of my checking account, and then another $86 came through on this morning. So I've already alerted, I've already gotten my card replaced. I've gotten the credit back for the $75 one that went through, and then I'm still waiting on the credit back for the $86. So I very rarely even take my debit card out of my house. If I'm going to go to the bank, I usually go during the day, and I just go up to the teller window because I need to separate out my allocations anyways. Very rarely like to use an ATM. And so I just really was not thinking very well. So good lesson learned. I almost did not go get another ATM card. I figured I'll just, you know, use my credit card, and then I'll you know, get cash when I'll schedule time to go get cash, but I thought that's probably not pretty smart if I need to get cash and the bank's not open. So went ahead and got the debit card. And then, yeah, so it was a good experience. The other thing that I have been working on all day today is my car insurance. So my car insurance, which has been running about $451 a month, my new premium on the 1st of August, which just came out as a, hey, this is coming out of your account on August 1st, is $666. So when I called Geico and said, hey, what's the deal here? Why'd it go up $260? And they said it was just the cost of insuring me in Arizona. So after spending like 30 minutes on the phone with him, he's like, okay, if you take your daughter and put her on her own policy, I can get this down to $446. I said, but now you're telling me that you're insuring 3 cars for the same amount of money that you have been insuring 4 cars and 3 drivers. No. So I started to look around online, ended up having a call with Liberty Mutual, and we are going to be paying half of what we paid. Now I still took my daughter off because she technically should have been off anyways because she moved. So I took her off, but even if she was still on it, it is half for better coverage actually than what we had at Geico. I did leave my homeowners with Travelers, which is a division of Geico, because they couldn't match what I had there. But, you know, a good lesson always for me, and I do this about every couple of years, but it had been 3 years since we had been at Geico, and it just went up a little bit each year, but not the jump that I just saw. I'm also going to be paying in 6-month increments so that it's even less. And then also with Liberty Mutual, they don't raise, it's a 12-month policy versus a 6-month policy at Geico. That's how Geico can raise it mid-year, because it's a 6-month policy. So what I'm going to pay August 1st is $1,100, and that would have been less, that's less than 2 payments if I had stayed at Geico. So got that done today. You know, adulting is hard. So okay, let me just finish this out here. Walmart I did. So anything in this olive green is actually my sinking fund. So I need to take the 71 out of clothes and 25 out of Liam's. So let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna start with taking this 50 out. And then this goes into my wallet for spending. I'll put that to the side. And then entertainment should still have 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3, which it does. I probably will spend a little bit of this next weekend because I'm going to lunch with a friend. My birthday's 18th, his is 31st, so we usually go to lunch to celebrate our birthday somewhere in between. Personal care, I should have 140, 50, 1, 10, 20, 30, 5. Okay, so I took $5 out of here for the air conditioning. So I think I said on my last video that my air conditioning on one unit had gone out. And so I called the guy who came out on Monday. And it was just a switch. So it was $75. My husband had 70 in cash and just needed 5. So I'm just gonna put air 5, 135, just so I count for it. I could not find a $5 bill in anything except for this one. So I'm just gonna put that back. I know you're not supposed to borrow, but I did. Clothing, I need to take out 71, right? 71. Clothing, 71. So 50, 71. I better mark that so I know what I did. So this was a combination of I think I said in the last video, I did the try before you buy with Amazon. So I got that. I tried everything on today. I only ended up buying one thing from that. I'm trying to embrace kind of jeans that aren't my normal kind of a straight leg. I'm trying to either do a boot cut or a, you know, the wider leg right now. I'm having a little trouble with it. So I did buy a pair of jeans today at Target. It's this new brand. It's a Levi brand, but it's a different one, and they are flares, but they are perfection. So I was very excited to get those, and I got a dress at Target, and then $13 for what I bought on Amazon, so that was a total of $31. So between what I have here plus what I have online, minus 71, 421. Okay, no, this does not make sense. Okay, I'm gonna put the cash back. It's like when I think this through. Because I have 200. Let's see, I have 492. So I have 200 in the online. So I'm just gonna move the online versus taking this back. That does not make sense, so, okay. So Target 71. 492 minus 71 is 421. I'll just mark on my little cheat sheet over here that this will be an online transfer. Same with those right there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in here. My mom, I should not have spent anything. I should still have 89, 20, 40, 60, 85, 86, 87, 89. So I think I mentioned in one of my videos that I wanted to close my parents' Capital One, but they had a lot of miles. So we had gone through and ordered gift cards, and I ordered the gift cards to Target, Walmart, Old Navy, Amazon, because those are places we tend to buy her things. So if we need to buy supplies for her or clothes or whatever, those we use. So I have been buying her stuff but using the gift card, so that's why her money is still here. I'm not really recording it here because it's not really part of my budget. And then in medicine, I should have 115. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 15. Okay. So that one is right. Miscellaneous is 100. That one's right. And then I did take the money back to the bank when after my last video. So 400 went back into my checking account and 200 went back into vacation. And then the only thing I need to pull out then is from the dog's envelope. And that is 25, because that I did order on Amazon. And then I just need to mark it on here. So 25, 723, Liam's bed. So 265 minus 25, 240. Now for the dogs, I don't have anything online, so the whole thing is this in here. Okay, speaking of the dog, he's gonna start barking at me any minute. So I'm gonna put this 25 back to bank. And that should be everything. So gas of 59. It's weird because the first time I put gas in that wasn't vacation money. Giving, I've used 300 so far. And I think that's it. Okay, so that should be it. Pretty good overall. I am finding, because I am working from home, I should have more no spend days. You can see today I did a lot of errands today, Saturday the 23rd. So a lot of money, a lot of transactions, but honestly, I'll spend less this way when I am kind of being accountable to only leaving my house on certain days. So that should be good. And I think that is everything for this video. So please let me know how you are doing on your budget for this month, and if you have already set up your August budget. I have a mock budget set up that has been changed now. So I need to revise it, and then probably sometime this week I will film a August setup video. I am committing though to be a lot more intentional with my incremental income, because you all know, you saw the spending. This is not intentional spending when you look at how much I have spent. Where was that? Where did I put that? There we go. Everything but $83, which I'm transferring into my savings account. So there we go. There's that. It's done. I'm moving on. So thank you so much for watching. If you have not done so already, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm